Welcome to Royal Family Brief. The content of the briefing includes: who will get to see Queen Elizabeth's private papers? We aim to make Prince William proud, says Earthshot Prize finalist. Ancient royal tradition revived as Britain gifts prized marmalade to Spain. Who will get to see Queen Elizabeth's private papers? CBC. A palace aide has reportedly been given the task of sorting through the late Queen Elizabeth's personal diaries and papers, sparking concerns from historians about what might be archived and what might remain confidential. Historians are worried about someone who isn't a trained archivist going through those papers, as there is a history of members of the royal family destroying papers. There is an argument that Queen Elizabeth and members of the royal family have a right to privacy, just like any other person, but determining where privacy for a monarch begins or ends can be tricky. Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, are looking for a chief executive officer for their royal household and are seeking someone who is emotionally intelligent and has low ego. This move is seen as a sign that William and Kate are attempting to chart a new course for the monarchy and add a degree of transparency to the way they handle their affairs and their relationship with the public. Hiring a CEO for a royal household is a departure from the traditional way of running the royal households, which have long been run by courtiers. The musical Six reimagines the stories of King Henry VIII's Six Wives as a pop girl group full of divas. The show is seen as an opportunity to rethink how women's stories were told and to bring more representation to the stage. Each character in the musical has a music queen as inspiration, such as Janet Jackson for Catherine of Aragon. The Canadian production of Six has received numerous awards and positive reviews and has developed a dedicated fan base. We aim to make Prince William proud, says Earthshot Prize finalist. Telegraph. Gunloger Erlandson, CEO of UK-based sustainable tire manufacturer Enso, has been nominated in this year's Clean Our Air category at the Earthshot Prize. Erlandson said he aims to make Prince Charles, who set up the prize, proud and appreciated the royals' interest in tire pollution. He said regulation was needed to address the tire pollution problem, as there is no legislation requiring manufacturers to improve the sustainability of their products. The Earthshot Prize awards £1 million, $1.3 million, to 5 winners each year for a decade to develop solutions to environmental challenges. Ancient royal tradition revived as Britain gifts prized marmalade to Spain. Telegraph. The British ambassador to Spain, Hugh Elliot, has presented the mayor of Seville with jars of marmalade made from oranges plucked from a 500-year-old tree in the gardens of the Alcazar Royal Palace. In an effort to improve Spanish-British relations, Elliot hopes to change the local perspective on marmalade, which sees hundreds of tons of Seville oranges shipped to the UK each year. The tradition of sending oranges from the Alcazar to the British royal family began after Queen Victoria's granddaughter married King Alfonso XIII of Spain in 1906, but was revived in 2019 by Elliot. Hey there, folks. It's me, the Sixth Doctor, your resident observer from the sixth dimension. Time to dive into some intriguing news from the royal realm. Let's get started. First up, we have a palace aide sifting through the late Queen Elizabeth's personal diaries and papers. Historians are concerned about the confidentiality and archiving of these documents. It's a valid worry, considering the royal family's history of destroying papers. But hey, determining where a monarch's privacy starts and ends can be as tricky as finding the perfect scone recipe. Next, Prince William and Catherine are on the hunt for a CEO for their royal household. They're looking for someone emotionally intelligent with a low ego. Looks like they're trying to bring a fresh perspective and transparency to the monarchy. Good on them. Maybe a dash of humility and emotional intelligence will help them navigate this royal roller coaster. Now, let's talk about the musical Six. It's a pop girl group that reimagines the stories of King Henry VIII's Six Wives. Talk about a diva extravaganza. This show aims to give women's stories a new twist and bring more representation to the stage. Each character draws inspiration from a music queen, like Catherine of Aragon channeling her inner Janet Jackson. Bravo, ladies! Moving on, we have Gunloger Erlandson, CEO of a sustainable tire manufacturer, nominated for the Earthshot Prize. He's determined to make Prince Charles proud by tackling tire pollution. It's a noble cause, considering there's no legislation to push manufacturers to improve the sustainability of their products. Keep spinning those eco-friendly wheels, Gunloger. Lastly, we have an ancient royal tradition revived. The British ambassador to Spain gifted jars of marmalade made from oranges plucked from a 500-year-old tree in the Alcazar Palace gardens. This sweet gesture aims to strengthen Spanish-British relations and change perspectives on marmalade. Who knew a jar of orange goodness could mend fences? And there you have it, folks. Another glimpse into the royal world. From private papers to pop divas, sustainability warriors, and fruity diplomacy, the monarchy never fails to surprise. Now it's your turn. What are your thoughts on these news nuggets? Share your ideas, questions, or even your favorite marmalade recipe. Let's keep the conversation royal and juicy. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.